Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do a general collective, excuse me, as within, so without reading. This is basically a spread that I had created and a while ago, and I just felt like, the collective could, use one right now. Basically, it's just it's a spread to see what's going on as within, and also, and how that correlates to what's going on so without. It's a general reading. It's not for any specific zodiac sign. So, like I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, so we check on the mental space, the heart space, and also what's going on at a soul level. So with that being said, we're going to just jump right on in. For this spread, I do like to get all the cards out first, and then we go ahead and break down the reading. I'm using the Oracle of the Seven Energies, and then I also have the Radiant Wise Tarot deck activated. Currently, as I'm recording this, we have the Sun in Aries, the Moon is in Aquarius right now, and it is March 25th. So let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective. So let's see what's going on as within and so without. I get one oracle card for the overall energy, and then I also get one for the guidance and advice. So let's see. What's going on here? What message do we need? Alright. I'm going to shuffle these as well. We will have the new moon solar eclipse. I believe it is in Aries coming up this weekend. So I may just combine the weekend vibe with the new moon reading, or use the new moon reading as the weekend vibe reading. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so let's grab one for the overall energy. What's going on, Spirit? What's the overall energy or message that needs to come through for the collective as it pertains to this reading? As within, so without. What's going on? Oh, I like it. So we have a burst of magic. Burst of magic, and that makes me feel like I feel like I feel like the full energy, but like, you know, something because they're showing me a moonology card, and it says a fiery climax is approaching, and I want to say that maybe the new moon in Aries card, but that's what they're showing me. Like, it feels very let's see. Oh, actually, it's the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. Um, and it makes me feel like something could be, you know, either, you know, coming out or coming, because I'm hearing to be seen, to be seen. So it almost feels like some type of, you know, power or even creativity, something that you're working on, something, you know, whether it's something physical or, you know, something that you're working on spiritually, is, you know, wanting to, you know, come out and burst forward. It's almost like giving me the energy of the star, the star card, where it's almost like, because what I'm hearing is, you know, like wishes do come true, but it feels like very like, you know, like open and blossoming and just, they're saying lush, like, so I don't know. And some of you could be, you know, deciding to take, you know, a leap of faith, which is that full energy as well. You know, a lot of the readings have been, you know, speaking to movement, you know, going in a new direction. But I almost feel like with this energy, it's like whatever you're doing, whatever you're going, it's a step in the right direction. Because I almost feel like someone is releasing something as well, where, like, you know, the fool, he travels lightly. Um, you know, he only takes the things that he needs. Because it is almost giving me the energy of like a weight being lifted off of someone as well. Or like I said before, someone, you know, releasing something, or, you know, deciding to let something go, someone go, whatever it is. And because they're giving me the word refreshing, refreshing. So let's see. So can I get one for what's going on in the headspace for the collective as within, and one for the headspace of the collective, so without. What's going on in the headspace of the collective, or the heart space, excuse me, for the collective as within. What's going on in the heart space? Okay. As within, and the heart space, so without. And then Let's get one for the soul at a soul level, as within and so without. And we'll get one for the overall energy as it pertains to this burst of magic. Whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the King of Wands. But as we can see, there's heavy masculine energy out here right now with the King of Wands and the King of Swords. So it feels like this could be a masculine in this King of Wands that is, they're saying, experiencing this burst of magic. For some of you, if you're a feminine energy, I do feel like you're being, like someone is seeing you as, they're saying, as magic. Because I'm being drawn to the silhouette of, you know, the woman here that feels like the star energy as well. But, you know, the King of Wands is an energy that, you know, takes action. That's very, you know, he's a very passionate and determined and focused king. He's someone that, you know, like I said, takes action. He's someone who, you know, typically, you know, knows what he wants and decides to go after it. So if this is you, if you're resonating as masculine energy, it feels like there's either something or someone that is causing this stirring, they're saying, within you. But it feels positive, like it feels very positive. This person, because the silhouette of this woman, and I just noticed, is in smoke, like it's made of smoke. So this could be someone that, you know, is not, I almost feel like the energy that either you've been thinking about or, you know, dreaming about, visualizing for some of you even. Because it's almost giving me the energy too of like someone watching you, like this masculine energy. If you're a feminine, like they're watching you like expand and grow and just open up. So let's see what's going on in the headspace as within. So yeah, for some of you, we have the Eight of Wands. So as within, someone could be thinking about travel, wanting to travel, or go towards this energy. It also makes me feel like the Eight of Wands is a card of communication. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of growth too. So who this masculine energy could want to communicate, you know, there is, because as within is, you know, what's going on internally in the headspace. Wanting to, you know, communicate, wanting to, you know, for some of you, it's almost giving like an energy of reach out or come towards you. Because the Eight of Wands is also a card of, you know, progression. It's a card of, you know, forward movement. And so without, we have the King of Swords. Which, so what's going on, so without, is, you know, the masculine energy knowing. It's almost like this masculine energy knows what they want to say. As the King of Swords could be ready to speak some truth. But the King of Swords is not, he's an energy that's not of many words. So it feels like, and air and fire are opposite energies. So it's almost like this masculine energy could be at odds with either deciding to take the action and actually like wanting to communicate and or speak, but they know. It's like it's almost like this King of Swords knows that it's something that they need to do. But with the King of Wands, I'm always drawn to like him sitting and, being very observant of, himself and others. And the King of Swords is that way too, but he just doesn't like to talk. He's not a talker. He will, he won't. Like, it's almost like the energy of, speaking when necessary. But I do feel like a lot of silence coming off of this King of Swords right now. So right now they could be silent, but internally it's like they want to talk. And let's see what's going on in the heart space as within. Yeah, look, you can't make this shit up. We have the Empress. So within the heart space of this masculine, and like I said, you could be any of these energies, is a feminine energy, which I felt it here. And like I said, I felt the star energy, but the Empress has stars around her crown, just as on this card. But it could also, the Empress is the energy of, she's looked at as like the mother, quote unquote, of the zodiac. She is someone who is very nurturing, caring. She embodies all of the queens in one. And she's also, she's almost like the physical embodiment of the feminine energy. So if you're a feminine energy, this could be you. It doesn't have to be. But it feels like this feminine energy is what is sitting within the heart space of this masculine right now. And I'm hearing the feels, the feels. And what's that song by En Vogue? Giving him something he can feel. That's like, that's what I'm feeling like. This feminine has, it almost feels like for some of you has given this masculine something to, it almost feels like making them feel. It almost even feels like, a heart chakra awakening, because this is a major energy to have sitting in the heart space right now. Like, it can't be ignored, it can't be pushed down, because look at it, like, and like I heard the energy of lush. It's definitely the Empress energy. Like, things are growing around this feminine energy. I never even noticed this waterfall back here. So like the emotions are, clear and free flowing. But like, again, I said, with this sitting in the heart space of this masculine, like I said, they could be thinking about reaching out to you, traveling towards you, at least internally. But let's see what's going on. So without, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which could be a card of, putting in some time, energy, and effort. It's a card of, work. But the Eight of Pentacles could also be a card of avoidance. But I'm hearing, when I flipped the card over, I heard getting your money up. Or at least this masculine knows like they may need to, get their finances in order to, if it's travel, to travel. But it also feels like the energy of, how can I say this? It's almost like, because the Seven of Pentacles is already there. So it's almost like this person could be also realizing that they need to invest their time, their money, their energy into something more wisely. And that's what they could be doing, especially with the King of Swords being here. So it could go either way. Like I feel the avoiding energy very strongly. We may have to clarify this. Eight of Pentacles. But it could also, like I said, be a card of working, like, or knowing that it's time to put in or start utilizing their time, their energy, their effort, their money into things that would be more wise. So let's see what's going on as within at a soul level. Ooh, Spirit is working on this person. We have Temperance. Calibrating this person's, oh, they're saying regulating this person emotionally and spiritually right now. Because what is temperance? Temperance is, considered, at least to me as a reader, emotional and spiritual balance. But it's also a card of, divine guidance. It's also a card of, moderation. It's almost like Spirit is trying to get this masculine and emotional balance before they take this action. And know that this could just be your own, masculine energy. It doesn't have to do with another person. Because if this is all just you, it's almost like that it's time to move forward to like take care of yourself. And with Temperance here, you have Spirit as, assistance. Because Temperance can also be looked at as like divine intervention. Some of you are needing to, take care of yourself in a way like needing to mother yourselves. Give yourself that, almost that TLC. And what's going on? So without at a soul level, yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. Yep, see, and that's why I felt that. I knew I felt it, like that avoiding energy. And it's almost like for some of you, the more that you avoid this, the more you avoid doing this work or putting in the time, energy, and effort, investing it more wisely. It's almost like you can't escape it. You can't outrun it, because all you're just gonna do is run. You're gonna run right back into Spirit. But the Seven of Swords could also be a card of, doing what's best for you. The Seven of Swords is not always negative. I almost feel like at a soul level, being that this Temperance is here, where I feel like Spirit is working on you or this person, it's bringing up all of like their past mistakes and their realities for them to, look at it and stop avoiding. It's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Because there's a cycle that is done, it's ended. This could also be like, someone hitting rock bottom. But with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, this is really, coming through more so as like an ego death for this person. Can I get one for the Seven of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Yeah, yep, exactly. The Five of Swords. So between the 5 and the 7 is the Two of Swords. And like I said, for some of you, with the way that spirit is working on this person internally through temperance, they're being shown their past ways with the Six of Cups here, whether they were, very egotistical, manipulative. It's being brought to the surface for this person. Yep. Up under that, we have the Hermit. So this person is almost like reflecting back on that and looking at it, from a new perspective with the Page of Swords. And then up under that, we have the Two of Cups, which is almost, I don't like it. It almost feels like wanting to bring it back together. If this is a connection and you're separated from this person. Let's get another one for the Seven of Swords. But there's a Two of Swords here where this person could have been, trying to avoid the truth of a situation. It's almost like giving me an energy of being in denial, like not wanting to look at it. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and see, even in the Nine of Wands, they're looking back. And they're realizing, like, in order to have this new beginning with the Ace of Wands, like, it's almost necessary to do the work. Because this Seven of Swords and Two of Swords or Five of Swords is like almost blocking this Ace of Wands from coming in. For some of you, I am getting the energy, like, especially if you're that masculine energy, like, it's almost like trying to deny or, push down some type of attraction or desire or passion, whether it's to this person or something you want to do, something you want to create, like almost acting as if you don't want it, but it's almost like that's your ego, like trying to tell you, like, it's almost like, how can I say it, like overriding what it is that you're feeling and wanting. So can I get one for the Eight of Pentacles? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So there's the Ace of Pentacles at play as well. Whoever this feminine energy is or could be for you, it's almost like spiritually they're an Empress, and physically they're at a Nine of Pentacles, which is the minor to the major arcana of the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles. And for some of you, this is speaking to like your own, how you need to work on being like secure within yourself to be more, independent and or self-sufficient. For some of you, I'm feeling like even like your health, because it's Pentacles, I'm feeling that Virgo energy. Because then we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom, which speaks to, reciprocity, wanting to, give back, or, have an even exchange with something or someone, or just, within yourself, but it's an energy of needing, balance physically. Give me one for this Empress and the heart space. Empress. Can I get less cards, please? The Empress. And I keep hearing like, is this real? For some of these masculines, they don't feel like this feminine energy is real, and not real in the way of like who they are, but like it's almost like in disbelief, like how can this person be real? Because coming out with the Empress, we have the Death card, and it's almost like with the Death card coming out, it's change and transformation. So I feel like this feminine energy has, caused some type of emotional, or even like I said, heart chakra awakening, or like change within this masculine with the Death card here. To where, like, especially with the moon, what emotions or feelings were being repressed, it's almost like now they're, coming to light, because the moon illuminates. It shines on what is in the dark. And that's why, almost like why I seen the full moon in Aries card. A fiery climax approaches. Can I get another one for the Empress? Look. So the moon came out. And what's coming out is this person, like this masculine's wish fulfillment. With the Nine of Cups, this person or you is like everything they could have ever wanted. Whether you know that or not, it's almost like they didn't want to, acknowledge it for themselves. That's what it feels like with the Death here in the moon. Can I get one for the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. And then the Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, so whether this person is thinking about traveling and or, reaching out to you, it's causing them a lot of stress and anxiety. Because like I said, for some of them, they may not have the, financial or physical means to do so. Or for some of them, it's like they don't know how they're going to be, received, because the feminine energy receives. Yeah, like how is this going to work? How, with the Three of Pentacles? For some of them, they could just be overthinking it. Because with the Knight of Cups at the bottom, it's almost like they're worried about how it's gonna come together, like physically. And so they're like overthinking or overanalyzing it. Where the Knight of Cups is just like, come with, pure intentions. Communicate like what it is on your heart. Like, or let your, like, it's almost like an energy of let your heart guide you. Can I get one for the King of Swords? The King of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, because with the World at the bottom and the Queen of Swords coming out, they know that whatever they have to, whatever they want to say, whatever they can say, they have to make it good, because this feminine energy, she's an empress, so she's all of the queens, but you gotta make it make sense. Like, you gotta come correct. And the fact that this person knows this, like, yeah, like, so it's almost like you have to meet this queen at, their level. You know that as the masculine. Can I get one more? And then that way, that's the only way a new cycle can begin. But you have to be honest. You have to be, real, truthful. You have to speak, number one. You have to talk. Can I get another one for the King of Swords? Yep, because like I said, with the Three of Wands, they're expecting this from the feminine energy. But also knowing that it's time for them to do like something different than how they've done them in the past. Because it's almost like this masculine uses silence as like a defense mechanism. Because it gives them like a sense of control. But it's almost as if with the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Strength card, it gives them the false, like almost like the false perception of they're in control, because it's ego. But that cycle is ending, and with it ending and them taking this action, they're scared, they're afraid, because it's almost like they don't know what to do without having that control. Like not being able to use, silence as a weapon. They have no defense to it. So can I get one for the King of Wands? Yeah. The Strength card. So it's almost like they have the strength, they have the courage, they have the capability to take the right action, but it's almost like they're suppressing it. With the Strength card here, it's like they're sleeping on their own power. Ooh. Because then we have the Magician and the Fool. And all that is saying is like the magician is saying you have everything you need. There's not anything that you're lacking to be able to take this action. But other than, it's like this person is just creating unnecessary like scenarios, or like, I don't know, with the Seven of Cups, like they're creating their own confusion. Mm. Bottom of the deck, we have a the close encounters card. So yeah, because oh my God, it's almost like, yeah, it's like this masculine is putting themselves, like restricting themselves, like keeping themselves locked in the cage. But it's almost like they've grown too big for the cage. They need to come out. So let's get the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice? Children, Spirit. Can I get one for the guidance and advice? Guidance and advice. Oh, and I was getting ready to say this because I'm looking at the burst of magic, and I was like, I'm feeling like muse energy off of this, feminine. I should have said it, because then we have call of the muse. Yeah. Wow. Like you're being viewed as a muse for this, like this person, or that's how they see you. Yeah, this feminine energy is, causing this person to be like in a state of reflection, because muse says the definition, as a noun, it's a state of reflection. But it says to be absorbed in one's thoughts, to consider or say thoughtfully, wonder and admiration. For some of you, you could even be like showing up in this person's dreams, and they're telling them like, hey, like, talk to you, reach out to you, move towards you, like, because that's how it feels. And it's almost like this person, even with the Seven of Cups, is too like, is this real? Like trying to make sense of it all. Nah, Spirit is talking to you. I almost feel like it's the only way Spirit can get like messages through to this person, because it's almost like in their physical reality, they're like heavily distracted. So let's see. What is this one? Because we do also have smoke and mirrors at the bottom, which is the Seven of Cups, to where like this person is having a hard time like deciphering fantasy, or fantasy from reality in a way, like being caught in the illusion or an illusion and unable to decipher what's real and what's not. But a burst of magic says the key concepts: an epiphany, a sudden higher knowing, a sense that everything has a purpose, your purpose as a gift bestowed upon you, cultivating conscious contact with the higher power, coming to know what calls to you and lights you up. And it says sometimes you may find that something you've been pondering or a dilemma you let go of revisits you without warning. It may hit you while you're thinking about nothing, or it may trigger, or the trigger may just be the right words arising in a conversation, a book, or blog. An epiphany strikes like a lightning bolt, waking you up to a truth that has previously eluded you. It's as if the whole world stops in that moment as you integrate the missing pieces of the puzzle you were meant to solve all along. This is such a time for you now. Answers are coming directly from source and being downloaded into you with such force of conviction that you cannot be the same again. Oh my Lord. Thank you, Spirit, because that is real. Be grateful for this beautiful burst of magic. It is not an everyday gift. Inherent in this is the knowledge that Spirit is always listening to you. Spirit is your loving partner, reminding you that you are not alone. Even when it appears that you are trapped, you always have a key to unlock the solution if you cultivate the willingness to be open to and in tune with Source. The answers you seek come when you stop looking for them. It says, be mindful today. When information pops up out of the blue, pay attention. The action you need to take will become obvious as you integrate this magical wisdom. Regardless of the subject of your inquiry, you will be transformed. Only good will come from this. Oh, I love it. I love it. So then we have Call of the Muse. And that says, creative expression, being in the flow of creativity, tuning into inspiration, allowing creativity without being self-conscious, writing and journaling as a means of connections. When you feel the call of the muse, you are being invited to create, to be the artist choreographing your life, serving on behalf of the great artist, Divine Source. While the process feels intensely personal, your ego and self-identification are, ironically, the most unnecessary parts of the equation. While you might think you own the magic of your creativity, can you truly say you're the source of the inspiration? Similar to the Spirit of Genius card from card 29, Imagine your creativity stemming from another spirit guide, the muse. Just as the genius needs to partner with your intellect, so too does the muse need you to open your heart and let magic flow through you, or through your intuition and emotions. Stop seeing yourself as the center of the process and instead see yourself as a partner in a creative dance. Sometimes you might be inside the music and the feelings, the story and its expression. Other times you observe from the sidelines, watching it all flow from an unknown yet deeply intimate source. Today, your muse is calling you to be a channel and allow the creative energy to flow through you. The energy of emotion is waiting to be given a voice, a name, a shape, or a color. Journal, finish that writing project, start something new, paint, sing, dance, and don't worry where any of it lands. It has its own plans for you. Your muse knows where this is all meant to go. For you, the big magic is in the experience of answering the call. Oh my Lord. That is real. I'm glad I did this. I don't know what, pulled me to do it, but it feels very good. Can I get one for Call of the Muse? We have the Two of Swords. This person does not want to, they don't want to. First of all, it's almost like they feel blocked. Number one. I don't know if that's true for you or not. But it's almost like they don't want to look at this. They're trying to block this person out, and spirit is like, no, how about like, It's almost like spirit is being very aggressive and trying to get this person to like stop being like almost stubborn. Because that's what I feel. Get on your own. Yep. Look. I can't make this shit up. The Four of Pentacles. This person's like, nope. I'm safe here. Which, you know, they may be, but it's almost like what's going on internally is the opposite of what's going on externally for this person. And in order to gain that balance, you have to be willing to acknowledge it. Like, this is just, there's acknowledgement needed. Give me one for temperance. This is funny. I love it though. The star, yeah. This is funny. Yeah, because like for some of you, if you're this feminine energy, it's almost like they can feel like either you block them or they could be trying to block you out, but it almost makes me want to say like what's for you is for you. Like, why this blocking energy on the call of the muse? It's almost like this, you know how like you can, like this is very like almost childish in a way, to where like you can want something so bad, but it's like you don't even want to look at it. But you can't like stop thinking about it. You can't stop wanting, like it's like that. It's like just, so it's like this person is telling themselves like, no, I don't want this. But you're lying to yourself. I said that with this energy down here. This person is lying to themselves. Give me one for this Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups wanted to come out. Yeah. The Hierophant. This person is like trying to block spirit. What spirit is telling them? The direction spirit is telling them to go. Like, you can't though. I mean, you can. It'll only last for so long, but then you'll stay here. Like, almost wondering why, you're stuck. With the Page of Pentacles and the Devil. Because it's almost like this person looks at this as like negative. But you have to get a new perspective on what actually, like, it's almost like actually what is not good for you. It's like this person can't decide what's good for them, what's not good for, like, they don't, it's very confusion. That tells you alone right there that it's of the devil. You don't want to keep investing of it. The devil is the author of confusion. Spirit is making it very clear, but it's almost like, no, this can't be. It's not true. Like, no judgment, but you're creating your own confusion. So it's distorting. Like, I feel like this person's reality is completely distorted because they're trying to fight against like their better judgment. But you know, like, I don't know. Mhm. But as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope, that this resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story. And I will see you all on the next one. All right. Later.